재밌네요. Hello, 안녕하세요. I'm Chandler H. Welcome to Cinemarea, where we only talk about South Korean movies and dramas. Commitment is very important in life. If you want to achieve something, you gotta commit yourself to that goal. Commitment, or Tongchang-seng, is also a 2013 action movie, so let's talk about it. The movie stars Choi Seung-hyun, better known as T.O.P from the group Big Bang. Han-yeri, I recently saw her in Spy Undercover Operation. Terrible movie, don't watch it. Kim Yoo-jung, Choi Seung-hyun, who played in The Yellow Sea, and Yoon Je-moon. T.O.P plays a young North Korean guy whose father gets killed in South Korea. He's considered a traitor, and if T.O.P wants to save his and his younger sister's life, he has to become an agent for the country. 2 years later, he is sent to South Korea to carry out his mission. Another North Korean unit is slowly killing the members of T.O.P's unit, and he has to take care of that. These agents are called sleeper cells. If he does his job, he can get back to his sister. Or can he? In a way, I'm really happy to have watched this movie, and in a way, I'm really sad. I really enjoyed Commitment. I thought it was pretty well done, but it also has some serious flaws, and it's really sad because there's a fantastic movie in here somewhere, but because it's flaws, this movie ended up being just good. I saw T.O.P in the thriller drama series Iris, where he played the villain, and I thought he was pretty good there. His role wasn't that big, but he was a good presence, and he was pretty good in Commitment too. He handles the fight scenes really well, he's got a general positive aura around him, he's a good presence here, just like he was in Iris. And although the movie doesn't go deep when it comes to dramatic moments, whenever they're there, he's good in those scenes too. I think he's talented, that's what I want to say. I'm a sucker for movies that deal with North Korean stuff anyway, so I was drawn into the movie right away. I don't know whether there are actual sleeper cells in South Korea from the north, but if there are, it's quite frightening actually. My point is, I was on board with the story right away, even though the plot is paper thin. Go, do your job, keep your sister alive. I mean, it's so hard. It's so hard to put my finger on why I enjoyed this movie. It has many flaws. It's full of cliches. There's nothing original about Commitment, so why the did I enjoy this? I kept trying to find an answer, but sometimes there's just no answer. Sometimes certain things just work for you, and it's not a tangible or an explainable thing. It just works. So let's see what didn't work in the movie. Maybe I can paint a better picture that way. For example, I really enjoyed the fight scenes in this movie. I even said that was awesome out loud once. These scenes were absolute highlights for me, but the editing could have been better sometimes. It did take away from me enjoying the fight scenes fully. That's the smallest problem. Like I said, the movie is full of cliches, and high school bullies are one of them. As T.O.P's character gets to the south, a married couple adopts him, who are both sleeper cells also. But that means he has to go to school, and there he meets the most boring, uninteresting, cliched bully characters that are in every movie and drama, and honestly I'm pretty sick of this. And of course, Han-yeri's character is bullied for no reason at all, and that's how they become friends, because he helps her out. But the way it was done, it was just so painfully cliched and boring. Stop this. Also, the editing is sometimes very choppy, certain scenes just don't flow well together at all, and the passage of time is presented very poorly in the movie. Nor do you feel it, nor do you recognize it, unless a character says something out loud like, oh, it's been 2 weeks since whatever. Again, natural flow completely broken. Also, T.O.P's father is played by Park Sung-woong. The movie opens with him actually. He's a pretty good actor, and he gets killed in the first 2 minutes. Why use such a well-known actor for such a small role? And if that wasn't enough, Yoo Je-moon is in this movie for like 10 seconds. He's an actor I truly respect. Just go watch Itaewon Class and you'll know why. I was so happy when I saw him. I was like, it's Yoo Je-moon! Yes! And he's dead. Why? Why cast him in a role like this? A plank of wood would have done the same job. But what really could have made this movie are the relationships in the main character's life. None of his relationships are well established. His sister is barely in the movie. His relationship with Han-yeri is rushed. I wish he had more screen time with Choi Seung-hyun, who plays his colonel. That would have been a really interesting and exciting part of this movie. And if the writing would have been able to find a way for T.O.P and Yoon Je-moon, who is an NIS agent in the movie, to meet, maybe do a little cat and mouse game, that would have been really awesome. It would have made the ending of the movie incredibly powerful. Oh, and also his relationship with his foster parents should have been better established. That would have been really dramatic. If the movie focused more on these things, Commitment would be close to a masterpiece. It's funny, right? I talk more about the flaws than the good things, and yet I enjoyed this movie. How can it be? Well, even though the pacing is not fast, I was never bored, that's one thing. The movie kept my attention all the way through. I liked what I was seeing most of the time, I just wanted certain things to be explored more. I enjoyed T.O.P's performance, I really appreciated the fact that his character traits were shown by his actions and not words. I enjoyed the action scenes, and I liked the fact that his mission was just a small part of a bigger picture and it was all about human greed. It's also a pretty well filmed movie, I enjoyed the visual aspect of it as well, and then there's this unexplainable thing I was talking about earlier. Certain things just work for you and you can't help it, such is the case here. I'm gonna give Commitment 72%. Despite these glaring flaws, I can still highly recommend this movie. If you feel like watching an action movie, give this one a try. It might work for you too. And if it doesn't, come back and tell me to fuck off. 여러분, 오늘은 여기까지만 해요. 영상 봐주셔서 감사합니다. 이 영상 좋아하면 구독해주세요. See you very soon. 다음 시간에 만나요, 여러분. 안녕히 계세요. Bye.